And Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay. I was going to make some joke about old people retiring in Florida. That hasn't really hit me. You know, the NFL season has started, sports are gone, the quarantine hasn't hit me that he's gone yet. So I don't even really want to talk about it. It hasn't sunk in. Maybe I'm still in a shocked phase or whatever, but I don't even want to talk about it. So we're just going to skim right over that immediately. Not even going to talk about it any longer because I don't care. Not a big deal. No big deal. Not even sweating it. Who cares? Not a big deal at all. I don't care. Thinks I care. I don't care. We're fine without him anyways. We're the Patriots, right? Who cares? Anyways, yeah, Benny the Butcher. At least did I. New single. And Griselda's working with Kanye West in Montana on their new album, apparently. Will that make them better or worse? I don't know. If it was old Kanye, I'd say better. You know, even though it'd be interesting seeing Griselda rap on like College Dropout type Kanye beats. But interesting usually works out. But this new Kanye beat, sometimes he gets like Life of Pablo is one of my favorite albums, so he can still do it, but I don't know. I think it'll only make him worse. I love what Griselda's doing so much. Conway the Machine, if you haven't heard his new album with The Alchemist, Shoot Sideways, a single. The album's called Lulu. It's got the Jaws on the front. It's a great album. They Got Sunny is probably my favorite track off it. That's an incredible track. He gets Cormega on there. Like, who hasn't missed hearing from Cormega? You know, I miss Cormega, AZ, Nas. Those were the days. The Firm. Oh, man. Nas, AZ, and Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown was one of my favorite female rappers, too. Her and Lil' Kim, when they were in their prime, nothing better than that. Yeah, I miss Cormega, and people forget how lyrical Cormega and AZ too. AZ was one of my favorite rap. You know, people forget about that, and Conway brought him back for They Got Sunny. So definitely check out Conway, They Got Sunny. Check out the whole album, Lulu. Alchemist is crazy. His beats are just incredible. No matter how much weed he smokes with Action Bronson, he still makes incredible, just street grimy beats. They're just, can't get enough of them. Ever since he made those beats with, what was it, Cameron or whatever, when I first heard Alchemist, I mean, Alchemist has been so many great beats. He's kind of like a newer age DJ Premier to me. I love the Alchemist, so him doing a whole album with Conway is just incredible. So Lulu is definitely my favorite album out, actually, in this quarantine. That's what I've been listening to the most, for sure. Conway the Machine, Lulu. Check that out. If you haven't yet, you are missing out. Check that album out. Like Griselda, I love what they're doing. They can't do no wrong in my mind. They're, you know, as a guy who grew up on the Locks and Rough Riders and that type of music, Griselda's like a new age Locks, and yeah, Griselda's, I love everything they're doing. And Conway's, I don't know, Benny and Conway are clearly, you know, my favorite members. Conway, I don't know, it depends what week you got. One week I'll say Benny's, you know, my favorite out, and right now Conway's clearly my favorite out, so who cares? They're both incredible. It doesn't matter. You don't have to pick a favorite because they're both there, so who cares? It's Griselda. It's like Slaughterhouse picking a favorite. You don't have to. They're all there, so, you know, why pick a favorite? They're all great. So just enjoy it. This is a great time for rap. Griselda, great time for rap. There's so much good music out. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to Griselda with Kanye. Good or bad, it's going to be interesting to see. It'll be some, I think, no matter what, even if there's some whack track, it's going to be result in some great music, obviously. It's not like Kanye's completely lost it. Like, he still makes some great ass beats, so it's gonna be good no matter what. So Griselda, I don't think, can mess up too much no matter what. So check out Lulu, Conway, Benny the Butcher, Did I, a new single, new music video for that. Check that out. Great song. Check out, I was going to talk about Eminem on Hotboxing with Mike Tyson. It was actually really boring, actually. He says, Mike Tyson says Eminem's like the only white N-word, and I don't see how that is, because Eminem, yeah, he had a struggle growing up, and maybe he was in the past, but Eminem's been rich now for like 30 years, and arguably he got so rich because of his white skin. So he was controversial and white, and if he wasn't white and he was just a black controversial rapper, like Charlemagne says, he'd probably be like a Red Man. But I think he'd be a little better than even a Red Man. I think he'd still be one of the best MCs, but because he was white and everything, he's a legend. So, and he's been rich for so long now, I don't think he remembers what it's like to be poor or an N-word or anything. So I don't fully agree with that, with what Mike Tyson said, but hey, maybe in the past, if that's what he was referring to, I get it. So if you're interested, if you're a big Eminem fan, definitely check out the Hotboxing with Mike Tyson Eminem podcast and enjoy that. So it's a very dry, kind of long podcast, I feel like, kind of like this one right now. But anyways, so yeah, in quarantine, what have you guys been watching? I've been watching, obviously, The Tiger King. Should Joe Exotic be in jail? Did Carol kill her husband? Obviously, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Yes, Carol probably killed her husband and fed her to the tigers. And Joe Exotic, should he be in jail? Definitely not for 22 years. Maybe for a year or two for buying a hitman. Yeah, give him like a year, 2, 3 years tops. But not 22. What did he get 22 years for? That's a life sentence. That's murder. He didn't actually commit the murder. No one died. Why is he in jail for 22 years? So, and he leaves that douche. How is that guy, the hitman who was going to murder him, free and out in society? The actual guy who was going to commit the murder is just walking around in society. How is that? How does that make sense? I don't know. And the guy who's clearly a criminal is building a zoo. Jeff Lowe. I don't know. None of that makes sense to me. And I felt bad for Joe Exotic, but then I love animals, and I hear about him shooting and killing tigers for no reason, and horses and all that. So should I really like Joe Exotic? I don't know. But it is a great show. I didn't know Rick Kirkham, the director, was actually hooked on drugs forever too. So I think drugs fueled a lot of that, and I don't know. Joe Exotic's probably still on drugs in jail, so we'll see what happens if he ever gets out. But sadly, he's finally famous, and he doesn't get to see it. So, be careful what you wish for, I guess. I know it's corny, but hey, he's learning it now the really hard way. And shout out to his husbands for being not gay but still marrying a man and having sex with him. That's very brave there. Very strong. I don't know why. Like, I'm not gay. I don't think there is any amount of tigers you could put in front of me for me to pet or hold. I don't care what you give me, 18 snow tigers. I don't think I'll still turn gay or have sex. I mean, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to marry you because you give me a few tigers. I don't care if you give me an elephant, a tiger, fucking some monkeys. It doesn't matter. Give me all the animals you want. I'm still not going to just be gay to be. So, I don't know. Maybe it was the drugs. Who knows? But, it'd take a lot of drugs too for me to just marry a guy and have sex with him for like 10 years and then be like, well, I'm not gay actually, just having sex with this guy, I'm not gay. I'm just married to him and having sex with him, but I'm straight as can be, straight as an arrow. So, I don't know, that's just crazy to me. I don't know if tigers have some sort of like hypnosis powers, but I don't see how a tiger can convince you to change your sexual identity there. But hey, I guess I haven't been around tigers, so who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they would change it for me. I don't know. But it's just sad the one husband killed himself there. That's crazy, you know, thinking it's not loaded and actually shooting yourself right in front of the guy. And I can't believe they just showed that footage. That was pretty wild. The whole documentary is wild. The fact that I heard they're reopening the case of Carol's husband, which is great. Like, I don't think there's any case. She killed her husband. She made the paperwork to say in case of my disappearance, and he disappeared. And she like parked the car right at the airport. Like, she's guilty. She's guilty. You don't need to investigate. She's guilty. And apparently she killed her husband. She had another husband mysteriously disappear or be killed before. She's guilty. She's, you know, she's saying she's doing a rescue and having tigers in even smaller cages. Like, her sanctuary there is way worse than Joe Exotic. You know, and she doesn't even pay her people. People are working there for years for free. That's another thing. I don't care how many tigers are around me. I'm not working for free either. I don't care. I don't care if there's 1 million tigers there and they're cuddling around me. I'm not working for free for years and years. It's not happening. So at least Joe Exotic, even though he paid him only $100 a week, which is crazy, at least he paid him that. You know, Carol pays him nothing. So I hate hypocrites, and Carol is the biggest hypocrite in the world. So not enough to kill her, but goddamn, she's a hypocrite. You know, you get everyone volunteers, you work for 3 years just for a fucking green or blue shirt or whatever. Fuck, I could buy a green or blue shirt right now for $20, and I don't need to spend 3 years working and shoveling tiger shit. So that's just crazy to me that she's on Joe Exotic when she's taking advantage of people way worse than him, basically. So, and the tiger cages she had clearly were smaller, and I don't know. It's just crazy that people don't see that. Who are these brainwashed people? How are people so brainwashed by tigers? That's what I got out of this. That they'll work for free as slaves for years and years. Basically, literally slaves. They're working for a fucking t-shirt that's not even all that good, that she probably made at fucking FedEx print shop for like $5. They're working for 5 years for that. Why? Why? Just buy yourself a t-shirt. I could go buy a green t-shirt anytime. Just do it. You don't gotta work 5 years for it. So, you know, I don't know what these tigers do to brainwash people, but I think that's the biggest takeaway from it. How do tigers so thoroughly brainwash people so effectively? Like, that's what I got out of that. Like, people like get to see tigers, get around them, and like, let me work for free for years, and I'll have sex with guys, I'll do whatever, just let me be around these fucking tigers. It's like, what? No. I don't know. I just feel like that never happened for me, so I don't know. Maybe we need to experiment and see, get me around some tigers and see what happens. I guess that's the only way to solve this shit. So, I don't know. That was a crazy documentary. Besides that, you know, I'm watching the Ozark season 3. That drags on a little bit. Ozark's a little, sometimes it's like, okay, get to some action already. But Ozark's a great series, great writing. I do love Ozark. So season 3 is definitely something I'm watching. I'm watching slowly, so it drags out because we got a lot of time here. I'm watching Community and 30 Rock because back in the day when those shows came on, it was still before on demand and all that shit, so you'd watch Community on Tuesday at 10 or 30 Rock on Wednesday at 10, but then you'd forget next week that it's on at Wednesday at 10. You'd actually have to tune in at the exact time each week, and you'd forget, or you'd be doing something, you'd be out with your friends, partying, you know, you'd forget to watch the new episodes. So I never got into Community or 30 Rock, any of these shows, you know, because they were before on demand, but now that they are on Hulu and I can watch them all on demand back to back to back, I've definitely been watching Community and 30 Rock, and as much Forensic Files. Forensic Files 2 came out. That I don't think that's on demand yet. That's actually on HLN. HLN network, if you actually have that network. Nowadays I just have Sling or Fubo or whatever, so whatever they give me, but definitely watching a lot of Forensic Files. You know, I fall asleep to Forensic Files. Is that weird if you fall asleep to serial killer shows? You know, that's not weird, right? That doesn't mean I'm a serial killer or I'm gonna be one, right? It's probably not weird, but probably not. No, I don't know. For some reason that does put me to sleep, though. Seriously, it's weird, but my roommate also feels the same way, so it works out. We both watch, you know, some murder mysteries, some crime docs. We've definitely watched, they're all over Netflix. Every crime documentary, my God, everything. I learned about John Bonet, the Menendez brothers, Casey Anthony, Pam Smart, or what, Amy Smart, whatever, Pamela Smart, I don't know. Every crime documentary, there's millions of them, it seems. Once I finish one, it seems like there's 10 more, so you just can't finish enough crime documentaries or murder mysteries. So definitely been watching tons of those, wearing those out, you know, just day after day. So that's what I've been watching. And 60 Days In. If you haven't seen 60 Days In, that's what I'm watching now. There's a new one like Narcoland where they're like out in the world too and in the jails. I haven't finished watching that one yet. I just watched the first episode, but I'm starting at season 1 of 60 Days In. That's like the best show ever. These just regular citizens going into jail and just seeing what happens. That's an incredible show right there. So if you haven't seen 60 Days In, definitely watch that shit right now. That is great entertainment, incredible, amazing entertainment. Definitely watch 60 Days In if you haven't. So that's about it, man. That's what I've been doing in quarantine. So hope you've been enjoying your time in quarantine also. Let's just get through this together. Stay positive, stay happy out there, do whatever you can, be with your family. I know they're probably annoying the hell out of you, but you know, let's just, I got sick, so you don't want to get sick, trust me, it sucks. So stay inside, just, I don't know, wear out that Netflix, I guess, and a lot of good rap music, listen to that. No sports, that sucks, you know, but at least Tom Brady's still in New England. Anyways, no. Alright guys, well, it feels good to be back. I know I rambled on, I talked forever. Probably break this up into 2-3 parts, who knows. But I'll see you tomorrow for some politics. I'm going to be doing politics roasting. Roast, you know, how Trump's been reacting to this. You know, is he going to get the world back in 2 weeks on Easter? Is he not? What's going to happen? We'll talk about it. We'll laugh. We'll have some fun. We'll make some jokes. We'll smile. It's the only way we're going to get through this. Positivity, happiness. Let's do it together, guys. Thank you for tuning in again. Thank you for sticking with me. I promise I will not. There will never be an absence like that again. I can't handle it for my sanity. And I know you guys were going insane too. I know you probably were like, what the fuck am I going to do? I feel like roasting shows. You know, don't worry. I'm here to stay now. Never will leave you again. I feel like roasting. Kevin KMACC McCarthy. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. More roasting, politics, pop culture, entertainment, hip-hop, movies, all that stuff. Music, television, I said that. See you tomorrow. Peace, guys. Have a great day. Anything else I think of, who knows what the hell I'll roast. I'm liable to do anything nowadays. I'm a loose cannon. I'm back and better than ever. Ready to attack whatever's in front of me. Oh no, I coughed. Alright guys, have a wonderful day. Have an amazing evening. And have an even better morning tomorrow. And I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Peace, guys.